If I asked you to name your biggest monthly expense, what would you say? Rent, car payment, student loans? What if I told you, you're probably wrong? This is a story about the most expensive 2 years of my life, not because of any emergency or bad investment, but because of something much more ordinary, something we all have: friends. I was 24, living in Chicago. First real job making $48,000. After taxes, about $3,200 a month. Rent, $1,100. Student loans, $350. Car, utilities, groceries. I was making it work, barely. Then came the group, that magical, spontaneous friend group that forms when you're young in a new city. Mark from work, Sarah from my building, Alex from the coffee shop. Suddenly, I wasn't eating sad desk salads. I was at happy hours, not watching Netflix alone. I was at rooftop bars with skyline views. It felt like living in a movie. And here's the thing, no one was keeping score. No one was malicious. We were all just living, saying yes to everything because we could. Because when you're 24 and finally free, that's what you do. At least, that's what I told myself. Let me walk you through a typical week. Monday, recovery, quiet. Tuesday, Taco Tuesday at the trendy spot. $2 tacos, except $2 tacos, $8 margarita, $5 tip, $10 Uber, $25. Wednesday, Wine Wednesday with Sarah. Just one glass at the cute wine bar, except the glass was $14. We had two, plus charcuterie, another $50. Thursday, drinks after work, $40. Friday, the big one. Dinner at the new Italian place, $65. Then bar hopping, $60. Uber, $25. $150 for the night. Saturday, recovery brunch, $35. Maybe a movie, $20. Shopping, $50. Sunday, guilt, rest, planning next week. That's $25 plus $50 plus $40 plus $150 plus $70. $335. In 1 week, for fun. Multiply by 4, $1,340 a month. More than my rent. That's conservative. No concerts, no weekend trips, no birthdays. No, I had a bad day shopping. I wasn't living paycheck to paycheck. I was living paycheck to. 4 days before paycheck, my credit card became an extension of my personality. I'll pay it off next month, I'd say. Next month never came. The weirdest part, I didn't feel wealthy. I felt perpetually behind, anxious. I'd check my bank account in restaurant bathrooms, doing mental gymnastics to see if I could afford the appetizer everyone wanted to split. The turning point came from my grandmother. She visited, and I took her to lunch, somewhere quiet, reasonably priced. Halfway through, she gave me that knowing grandma look. You seem tired, sweetheart, and a little thin. Not just your body, your spirit. I laughed. Just busy, grandma. Social life. She nodded. I had a friend once, Martha, lovely woman, but she had to do everything. Every party, every game, every trip. She called it living. I always wondered if she was running toward something, or away from something. The bill came, $42 for both of us. I reached for my card, but she took the check. My treat, she said. But let me ask you, what did this lunch cost? $42, I said. No, she said, for you, not the money. What did it cost you to be here? I didn't understand then, but her question stuck, burrowed into my brain like a splinter. A week later, sitting in my apartment on Sunday night, the dread setting in. Monday tomorrow, another week, another cycle. And I thought about Martha, grandma's friend, running toward or running from. What was I running from? The quiet, the reality of my bank account, the fear of missing out, or the fear of being left out? I opened my laptop. For the first time in 2 years, I logged into all my accounts, checking, 2 credit cards, even PayPal. I exported everything, every transaction from January 1st, 2 years prior, to that day, created a spreadsheet, started categorizing. Food dining, that was easy. Entertainment, concerts, movies. Travel, weekend trips. Shopping, clothes to keep up. Other, the miscellany. 4 hours. I clicked, scrolled, categorized, patterns emerged. $12 salads near work, $30 bar tabs on random Tuesdays, $200 flights for bachelorette weekends, $150 birthday dinners. My hands started to shake. I created a pivot table, a sum, held my breath. $19,427. 16. Over 2 years, on, socializing. I laughed, a sharp, bitter laugh, because what else do you do? Then I cried, sitting alone in my dim apartment, crying over a spreadsheet. $19,000, a used car, a down payment, a year's worth of student loan payments, a life-changing emergency fund. Instead, gone, and what did I have? Some Instagram photos, hazy memories, a closet of unworn clothes, a credit card balance like an anchor. The friendship tax wasn't a metaphor, it was a line item, a very expensive line item. The next Friday, the group chat lit up, new speakeasy, 9 p.m., password is Velvet. My heart raced, this was the moment. I typed, deleted, typed again. Actually, I'm trying something new this month, a spending freeze. Anyone want to come over instead? I'll make pasta. BYOB from the grocery store. 1 minute, 2, 5. Then, OMG yes I'm so broke, thank you, I'm exhausted, can I bring Trader Joe's wine? I'll bring garlic bread. That night, 7 of us crammed into my tiny studio. We ate $3 pasta with Jared sauce, drank $8 bottles of wine, played cards, talked, really talked, not over loud music, but actually heard each other. I realized, I was happier, more present, more connected. It cost less than $15 for the whole night. The following month, I was honest. Hey, I'm in debt from all this spending. I need to pump the brakes. Sarah confessed, $8,000 in credit card debt. Mark admitted, 0 savings. Alex said she'd been lying about being fine with expensive plans for months. We weren't alone. We were all paying the same tax, just too afraid to be the first to admit it. We made new rules. 1 big outing per month max. Default to free/cheap, parks, game nights, potlucks. No shame in saying no, no explanations needed. Check in before planning, what's everyone's budget for this? Within 3 months, Sarah paid off $2,000 of debt. Mark started a savings account. I finally saw my credit card balance move downward instead of up. And our friendships? Deeper, because they weren't built on spending anymore. They were built on honesty. Here's what I learned, the friendship tax isn't about money, it's about fear. Fear of missing out, fear of being left out, fear of being judged. But true friendship isn't transactional, it's not measured in dollar amounts or Instagram locations. The people who matter will meet you for coffee instead of cocktails, will host game night instead of going to the club, will say, I can't afford that either. You don't have to abandon your social life. Just redefine it, on your terms, within your budget. Do the audit, it's painful but necessary, see where your money is really going, then have the brave conversation, set the new precedent. Because the richest friendships, and the richest life, aren't funded by credit cards, they're built on honesty, presence, and the courage to say, this isn't working for me, let's try something different. You might be surprised who follows your lead, I know I was. Your worth isn't in your wallet, and your friendships shouldn't cost you your future.